What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? So, the main reason that many men do not see a woman's nurturing and feminine side. This is the main reason out of a myriad of reasons, out of various reasons. This will be the main one, and I'm going to talk about it. First of all, this is Tarik Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So dig these blues. Many men out here, okay, a lot of men only see, and this is unfortunate, only see the very standoffish, only see the masculine part of women, only see the very aggressive side of women that they're dealing with. And on the other side of the same coin is they don't see this shit at all, right? They never see a woman's nurturing side or a woman's side, period. Okay. And a large part of this is to do with how they were programmed by society, how they were programmed to act. And the way that they were programmed by society, and unfortunately some of their family members as well, is they were programmed to be this very soft, very emotional, very mushy gushy, very I'm gonna lay my feelings out on the table, right? I'm gonna lay all my feelings out on the table. I'm the one that's gonna be forcing all the touching and the hand holding and the teddy bears and roses and all that mushy gushy stuff. And the reason why that turns women off is because that is how the woman is supposed to act, right? That's how she's supposed to act. And a lot of men have not seen this before. Like I said, you see all these red pill videos and all that good stuff talking about how females are this and that. Those guys are a prime example. They've seen a very sinister, the very bad side of women. And don't get it twisted, they do have their bad sides. So do we, so do men. But at the same time, if that's all you ever see, bro, if all you ever see is the negative side of women, then you need to look internally. You need to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing that's causing females to act this way with me when I'm trying to be intimate with them, when I'm trying to build some kind of relationship or whatever, right? And the thing about it is, a lot of men, as I alluded to earlier, the main reason is because they act very mushy gushy, very effeminate. You know, they're all about the, hey, do you like me? Do you love me? Is this really your real phone number, right? Like that rich boy throw some D's on it intro. If you guys remember that intro, type of one in a comment, right? Y'all remember on that rich boy throw some D's intro? You hear that guy in the beginning, and yes, that's a guy, but the sample was sped up, so it sounds like a woman, right? He's like, do you love me? Are you gonna call me? Am I gonna see you? Right? He didn't say those exact type of words, but that's pretty much the gist of it. That's how a lot of guys act. And instinctively, right? Women get turned off by that. Something inside of them goes, ew, that's gross. That's exactly what goes on deep down inside, right? A lot of them will deny it, especially the She-Hulks, okay? And to my sweet feminine women out there, they know I'm telling the truth. They know that they are the ones that would rather hold a guy's hand, right? They are the ones that would rather reach out to a man. Yes. Yes. They're gonna look, fellas, everything I'm telling you is from experience. I'm not telling you guys anything. Look, I'm not one of the, I'm not like a gangster rapper, bro, that's gonna fabricate the shit and tell you shit I've never done. I'm telling you guys this shit from experience. If you acting like a man, if you actually acting like a man, right? And I'm gonna touch on what I mean by that as far as the intimacy dynamic goes. I'm gonna touch on that in a little bit. But when you actually acting like a man, actually acting masculine, the woman is going to do all of that stuff. She's the one that's going to be trying to hold your hand. She's the one that's going to be asking you stuff like, hey, do you like me? Do you enjoy hanging out? Do you even want to be with me? They're going to ask those kind of questions. They are the ones that are going to reach. They're the ones that are going to be touchy and lovey-dovey, right? And the reason why a lot of men don't ever see this side, the reason why a lot of men never have a woman hitting them up like, hey, what, like, are you thinking about me? Or are you, what are you doing? Or, hey, I had a great time with you. The main reason a lot of guys never see that is because they're the ones that initiate that. So in a nutshell, they never give the woman time to act like a woman because they're all up on her clit. Somehow subconsciously, like I said, because of social programming. And I'm not trying to blame this, I'm not trying to make this a victimhood video like, oh, poor men, and oh my gosh, the state of the modern man is so sad and all that bullshit, right? But the main reason that they don't see this is because they were socially programmed that that's what the man is supposed to do. The man is supposed to constantly be asking her, hey, what do you think about me? Or, hey, where do you see this going? Or, hey, do you like me? Or trying to forcefully hold her hand when she's walking. Like, I'm gonna give you guys an example, right? And this is just one example. This is just one of many small nuances like this, small nuances that women notice, okay? Let's say you walking down the street with a young lady, right? And she's just walking regularly, okay? You guys are just chatting. Y'all walk into a bar or wherever you going, and you as the man start trying to hold her hand. You're trying to force it, right? Now, hey, look, there's nothing wrong with holding a woman and being intimate. You feel me? And doing that mushy gushy shit. Like, me as a man, I love a soft woman, right? I love a woman's soft touch. I love a woman's soft caress, her soft voice, right? Her soft demeanor. I love it. I think every man would agree. Type it in the comment section, fellas. Don't you agree that you love a soft woman with a soft voice, soft caress, very nurturing? We all love that. Okay? But what I'm getting at is that's her job to do it. Right? So back to the whole holding hands thing. You over here trying to hold her hand, trying to force the shit. And she'll hold it, like, she'll do it the first couple of times. Like, okay, cool, I like this guy, whatever, blah. But deep down inside, she's thinking, I don't know. Like, this is just a small example, guys. So don't run with it and think this is the end all be all. I'm just giving you a small fucking example. She thinking in her head, like, okay, we holding hands, but it could feel a little better. Now it feels good, but it could feel a little better. That is because she would rather have done that. She would rather have reached out to you and held your hand. Trust me, fellas, when a chick is the one to initiate that type of stuff, it's so much better for both parties. You're going to feel like a man, right? Because you're going to have this nice little thing, this nice little soft thing holding your hand. And you're going to feel like the man, like, yeah, she actually likes me. She's showing me affection. Okay? And she is going to feel good as well because she's in her head going to be like, yeah, this guy's a man right here. Like, he real strong. Like, he don't need, he's not trying to force all that mushy gushy and all that, lovey-dovey shit. He let me do it, and I feel good doing it. She actually feels good doing it, right? And you guys just, after the first date or after the first outing, y'all just be blowing up her phone like you just ready to get married. Okay? Y'all blowing up her phone like you're ready to get married. Like, oh my God, yes, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for you. And like I said, deep down inside, the woman is going to feel repelled. She's not going to tell you this, bro. Let me tell you something. Women are not going to tell you this. The shit that I'm telling you, they're not going to tell you this because they don't feel like they have to explain that. They just want a guy to know. It's just like a guy. It's just like with us. We don't want a chick to be walking around with her chest out, talking about what's up, dog, right? Acting masculine. We're not going to sit her down and explain to her like, hey, you're acting masculine. And we're just going to be like, I'm not fucking with her because her, she has a very rough masculine demeanor. So we're just turned off. Same thing with women, right? The shit that I'm telling you, they're not going to tell you. You need to have that polarity. You need to let them do all that mushy gushy stuff, all that like I was saying, reaching out to her the very next day and, hey, I hope you made it home safe, and or hey, I made it home safe and stuff. That's her. Let her do that. You know, jump off her clit for 2 seconds. Give her the opportunity. Like, if let's say you hung out with her, hell, let's say you hooked up with her, right? Let her reach out to you. Give her, because the reason why it's important is because females, they like a guy that's kind of, and I know some chicks, like I said earlier, are going to disagree with me. They're going to disagree and deny this bullshit. Or say that it's bullshit and deny it. But what they won't tell you is the dude bending them over backwards behind closed doors is the exact type of guy that I'm talking about right now. Right? Is the exact type of guy I'm talking about right now. They're not going to mention that, though. They're going to still try to argue with you that you need to buy them flowers every day. Anyway, after you guys hang out, had a date, hooked up, whatever the case is, let it chill. Right? Let it chill, because a woman wants you to be somewhat nonchalant. She wants you to be somewhat kind of not unemotional, because you need to have emotional intelligence, but she wants you to fall back. Like I was saying earlier in the video, how a man just kind of he fall back, right? He's kind of cool with it. And the reason why they like guys that just kind of fall back like that, not saying to be a complete dickhead and just, you know what I'm saying, just act completely fucked up towards her. No, but you gonna tone, look, your emotions are down here, her shit is up here. That's the way it should be. And they'll appreciate you for that. They'll feel better about reaching out to you, right? They'll feel it is gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good to you as the man that a soft young lady is reaching out, and it's gonna feel good to the young lady that there's a strong man that she's reaching out to. You see, guys, let me know in the comment section if this shit making sense, please, because I'm telling y'all some stuff right now that's gonna save a lot of y'all, for real, right? So on both ends, it's just gonna feel good because that polarity is there. See, when you acting like the women if you acting like the female with the female, it's like oil and water. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be very volatile. Okay, you need to be like yin and yang. You know, as above, so below. And I know that's tied to satanic rituals and shit, that so above as below. I'm not using it in that sense. I'm just using it as that polarity. Up, down, sun, moon, left, right, hot, cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm using it in that sense. You need to be the balanced one. You need to be by you falling back, by you acting masculine, by you acting like a man, meaning you're kind of falling back. You kind of reserved a little bit, especially when it comes to your emotion and all that mushy gushy. What do you think about me? What do you feel about me? What are we type of shit? When you keep that shit to a zero, right? Slim to none, she's naturally going to fill that space in. She's naturally going to start acting like that, because that's how it was designed. That's the dynamic, right? That's the whole dynamic. This is why it fits so well, because you're giving her the chance. You're giving her the chance to really just kind of contemplate about you. Like, man, I had a great time with Billy. I had a great time with Joe. I had a great time with Chris, with Tarik, you know, and he's not really hitting me up like that. He's real calm. He's real cool. He's collected. I know that he likes me, but he doesn't need me like that. Right? That's the whole point that's the whole gist of the masculinity thing. He likes me. I know he likes me because when we spend time, the intimacy is great. The conversation is great. But when we're not together, it's like he doesn't really need me. He has his own life going on. And that's what a lot of guys get misconstrued. They feel like they have to make this chick the center of attention. They feel like they have to give their whole world up for that chick. She don't want that. She doesn't want that responsibility, bruh. She don't want that responsibility of you putting the whole world on her shoulders. She doesn't want the responsibility of making her the center of your world, because it's just too much. It's just it's very overwhelming. Get you some hobbies. Go to the gym. Going to the gym is the best. Shout out Body Game again. Shout out Ron Wills. Going to the gym is one of the best ways to improve your masculinity. Or not even gym, just some kind of outdoor activity. What is your hobby, right? What's something that gives you life? Because I'm telling you, if you make the chick the center of your life and you stay on this mushy-gushy trajectory that you going, you're never going to see that nurture inside of females. You're only going to see the side that these red pill guys keep fucking complaining about every single video. You're never going to see the positives. You're never going to see this chick come snuggled up under you. You're never going to see her just being extra intimate, like just going crazy on you when you in a room, right? You're never going to see this chick buying you shit, buying you food, buying you shots. You're never going to see that, right? And no, women, like, the thing about it is a lot of guys feel like, oh, I'm a man and she's automatically supposed to submit to me and stuff. See, now you acting like an FMS, bro. Just because you was born with a wee-wee does not mean she's going to reciprocate. Does not mean she's going to treat you like a man, right? You have to show it in your actions. You have to show her that you a man. Have some kind of thing that you are driven towards. The whole purpose shit. That's what it is. That's what women are attracted to. The fact that this guy is somewhat is somewhat distant, not in a bad way, but he's not all drooling all over her. That's gross. That's her job. Give her time to do that. Hope this video helped, man. Peace.